Welcome to the map Last Bridge in BFME1 on the patch 2.22 for a replay commentary of a 1v1 matchup between the Gondor player Farhad and his opponent, the white Isengard player Pastor. Uruk Pit Furnace opening, he's gonna rush the Vork layer at the bottom side with his starting Uruk and the Vorchant. So not planning to defend at all. Farhad is gonna place a Elven Wood around this location, but he will not find anything. It's a new opening. I have not seen this one before. Usually you will see Eisen trying to defend the settlements, but not in this situation, which might work out pretty nice because the distance from your castle to the enemy castle is pretty short on this map. So defending is going to be a bit more difficult. And smart move actually. Just like ignore the soldiers and go for his farms instead. Maybe that's the way to go. Hobbit is coming to the spot. But he was able to bite. Oh, close actually. Close, but not close enough. If the Hobbit would be able to cloak here before Eisen was able to capture the settlement, it would be like the best start ever for Gondor. In the meantime, this creep has been fully taken with the Vorchant and Uruk. They are now level 2 and rushing forward. It's a bad fight to take for soldiers of Gondor in a one-on-one situation. You cannot win against the Uruks. It seems to look close, but there are too many Uruks still, you know. And that's gonna be a W there for the Uruks of Isengard. The level 2 will also go for the enemy farm, that's good too. Now he can turn and fight this, which he should. A level 2 will just kill the soldier way easier. And Gondor not going for the stable. He went for the blacksmith farm opening and built additional 2 farms in his castle. So it looks like you want to rush Boromir. Which, okay, I don't know about that one actually. You know, getting knights on the field is going to give you a lot of momentum. And give you also the option to creep the remaining creeps on this map. Now Isengard can do whatever he wants to do. With Boromir all alone and without any other units, you cannot ever punish him. And he can just go for lords to counter your Boromir. Now he will have 3 settlements under his control. You will lose every settlement you have outside. So this opening doesn't work out, especially because Uruks can always disengage from Boromir as they are as fast as Boromir. So that means you cannot catch him with your hero, as you can see in the situation. Now Boromir will be potentially sent to the troll creep around this location, but the second Eisen sees the Boromir, his best reaction would be, okay, I will just recruit lords. And luckily for Gondor is that Eisen has not the money yet. But it's about to be changed because he's creeping yet another layer. That's good. That's very good actually. Super nice. The farm here is going to be taken down too. And that means Gondor will be super broke. He will be incredible poor. Boromir is going to take a creep though. That's good. He will also get to level 4. It's even better. But his eco is going to be making the things a little bit harder. Now Eisen will go for lords. Lords will be there in a second. And then all you need to do, and what you have to do actually, is to avoid Boromir until you get strong enough to kill him. And what does it mean? It means that you need to get your lords to level 3 first.
The Uruk-hai will not be stopped.
The Uruk-hai will not be stopped. And the lords is going to go now to this creep, which would be the best thing you can do. Going for the industry, and with like plenty of settlements outside, he has actually in total 5 lumber mills, and which means he has the full wood bonus of 25%. Each furnace he will be building up is going to cost you only 262, and the armory will only cost you 975. So this guy is literally printing money, and he's, you know, being the dwarf, the greedy dwarf we know and love in Middle Earth. The creep has been taken by Boromir. He's level 6. The money,
You laborers, get to work.
smart actually to just get the money. Like, you are not touching my resources. I will stun you and you are doomed. He's gonna go for the knights now, but it's a little bit too late in my opinion. It's so difficult now. He's going for the barracks too to counter the pikemen. But I think Isengard went to a stage of the game in which he's so strong that he can simply upgrade his pikemen, which will make them win the fight against soldiers too. He doesn't even need Warg Riders. He has the Lords, who's gonna be level 3 after he's done with the creep. And he has upgraded units, you know, he's gonna be just fine. He's gonna be just fine. Gondor is playing the game without any settlement beside this one. Isengard has legit the whole map, including this outpost, which will be taken down in a bit from Boromir, who's almost level 7, by the way. That's good. Yes, for Gondor, he's gonna make the infantry a bit stronger. But I think, because I think he's gonna switch later on to the combos. Like, what would be the best thing to do for Farad is to just get horses before Boromir. Like, get at least 1-2 knights of Gondor on the field. You can punish your opponent by taking down his mills, and later on, once you have your knights on the field, you can creep with them the Warclare. You can still go for Boromir and use him to creep the troll here. You know, that's also a possibility. But Gondor is getting some money back. Eisen has 3,000 in the bank. Still didn't get every upgrade. He went only for the heavy armor and forged blades. That's all he needs. Outpost under attack. He's trying to build a tower, which will not be up there anytime soon. Lords level 4. That's gonna be good. Even though Boromir is now level almost 7, he still is not a match in a one-on-one situation to Lords, because Lords gains with the Carnage not only a huge damage boost, which will make him to one of the strongest swordmen, but also immunity to knockback. So that means Boromir's passive, which is to knock down the enemy units, won't work on Lords while Carnage is active. And then you basically outdamage him big time. And also very close to level 5, that's going to be even better. The outpost has been taken down by the soldiers and the Knights of Gondor. Isengard going for the remaining upgrades, and now the armory can be demolished in a bit. But Gondor did a good job gaining some of the map control back. Boromir will get crippled. He's on the Elven Wood. Isengard could just cover this. There comes the Horn of Gondor. Boromir, like, Lords doesn't want to go for the all-out fight, it looks like. A little bit too early heal. Like, why would you heal? You are almost full HP. And Boromir is just safe for now. Outpost has been recaptured by Eisen. And this outpost might also get captured by Pastor. So he's doing a good job bringing the fight to the enemy. Gondor is like 4 farms outside, but like mentioned before, now at this point of the time, Isengard can just go for the heavy armor and forged blades on his pikemen, which will make them win the 1v1 against unupgraded soldiers. And because you have no match to the economical advantage of Eisen, you cannot upgrade every single one of your units. Infantry matter back on the menu, boys. They have combos too, level 2 combos. But as you can see, Gondor is kind of starving. Still no fire arrows on his combos, which means they are barely dealing any damage. Faramir is only level 3, so has no... Oh my god, and Boromir got caught. Like, that's what... You can't be that greedy with Boromir. And now Lord's got level 6 too. Like, you can't be that greedy with Boromir. You just can't. You should not be that greedy. Because now all the money has to be invested into getting Boromir back. And that's gonna delay everything what you want to do. Including the fire arrow, which will mean that your army is gonna be dealing almost no damage, as you can see in the situation. So, good amount of resource income from both the outposts. They will give you 10, the outpost sitter. But also gives you like a vision control. And like multiple targets to your opponent, he has to take down first. Like, he cannot just ignore this, you know? The siege will begin. Does he have knights on the field left though? I don't see. He demolished his stable, and it looks like he lost every single knight. It means he has no counter to the enemy ballista. Like, ballista cannot be crushed that easily. Industry is cooking. He didn't replace the structure, but it's fine. If he wants to play it smart, he can go just for the Saruman. But I think he's confident in his army, in his power, and in his standing in the scheme, that he knows, okay, all I gotta do is go for the siege and make sure to end this game before Gondor, you know, kind of gets stronger into the late game. Lord's leadership, some combos too. All you need to do is back up those ballista. One of them is already on the field. Gondor has still 3 farms though. He's not like super broke, but he's not wealthy either, because he's using 3 of his available spots in his base for barracks, archer range, and the well. So he's getting only from 6 of them resources, plus 3 outside. He's like 9. And let's count Isengard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Industry, which makes it like 3 times more. It's like 10. Then you have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 furnaces. And 1, 2, 3, 4 lumber mills, you know? 5 lumber mills, sorry. Like he's ultra rich. He's ultra rich. And look, that's also favoring for Eisen, because he has double outposts. Even if they go for the base trade, this army is able to take down the Gondor base way, way faster. Because once you break the wall of Gondor, the base is going to be not as durable as Isengard base will be, with plenty of small towers and level 3 furnaces, which are just way tankier and have like self-defense too, because they're able to shoot, unlike your resource buildings. Does he have freezing rain? No, he doesn't have freezing rain. Now what Gondor has to do is demolish this blacksmith, build a statue, and retreat with the army back. Without statue, Isengard will just out damage you, because Lourdes plus Vorchan is better than only Boromir. Far better actually. 3 ballistas are cooking. There was a mistake to demolish this one. You should always demolish the one behind. Boromir is gonna be crippled yet again. Smart move. Focus down the ballista. Focus down the well to cut down the regeneration. There comes the horn. Does he have Palantir? No, I think they were not in the range. Some of them are level 3 as well. There comes the ability of For Gondor. But Isengard is still able to win this fight, I think. The well is missing. Lourdes is in a safe spot behind the army, which is super nice. He's gonna go for this ability, but I think going for the Rohirrim summon would have been a better choice in this situation. His heroes are alive, but Isengard army is just in the base of Gondor. And he's also taking down the map control with the Berserker. So Pastor is doing everything right, by the way. Gondor is gonna invest some money into the Trebuchet expansion. Beautiful shot. The Zita is gonna go down. The amount of damage it's gonna take is gonna be unrecoverable. Faramir is gonna be crippled. Has no defense. Brother is trying to save him, but no heal. Boromir is gonna be left alone now in the base. Lord's gonna get in safety without any problems. Horn will be used, but level 3 units are immune to the fear. And all of his units are either rank 3 or even rank 4. So the Horn doesn't do anything. Gondor has only 1 farm remaining. All the other map is under control from Isengard. Only 1 combo was making it out alive. 8 out of 250 available command points. Lord's returning. There comes the Vorchant. Cripple is still on cooldown for a bit, but he's gonna keep chasing until the cripple is available. But Boromir should be making it out just in time. Just close the gate maybe. He's gonna choose the Rohirrim summon, which will be used, but he has too many pikeman combos now. You should use the land, by the way. Always use land. There we go. Exactly. Now Isengard will cover the land, which will make him win the fight. Look, the Rohirrim summon got melted. But if the game would not look the way it looks now, this land in front of the Gondor base would be so good for Gondor, you know? The ballista, the ram is coming, being tanky against arrows too. Like, it's not very easy to take it down. It's gonna go eventually down, but I think the gate is gonna be breached. One more hit, you can do it. Fireball is coming in clutch. I didn't even see the wizard. Did he kill like the whole combo? Almost killed the whole combo. The ram is just one-tapping the thing. The last den of Gondor. Boromir got crippled again. What can Boromir do against such reckless hit? He's building a steeple to block the shooting from the enemy. Saruman is leveling up the army in the base of his opponent. The Horn. But just like in the films, Boromir, they are not gonna come. Not in time at least. $16,000 versus 400. You see the map control importance? It's unbelievable. Like, Eisen is printing resources. Actually, super aggressive playstyle. I like the beginning of the game with the creeping on the map last bridge. it did wonders. And of course, some mistakes from Farad. He was underestimating his standing in the game. And was greedy enough to just rush Boromir, which is not gonna work out against Aizen that advanced. And his stable was too delayed, and that kinda hurt his eco a lot. He never went for Sharku, but he doesn't need Sharku. Not a single tower built. And all of that could be changed by just getting some knights on the field. It would just at least force him to build a bit more towers, a bit more pikemen. It will delay his Saruman, it will delay his lords, it will delay his upgrades and, you know, his combos, his sieging. Everything is going to be delayed when he knows that you have some horses up on the field. And he needs to play a bit more defensively. Your settlements are going to be safe for a bit. But from mistakes we learn. From mistakes we learn. Now the siege will begin with the ballista. Boromir. What is Boromir doing actually? He's gonna move to summon the Forgotten ability. Look, they are melting the lords, so you see this? But they got all stolen. I got you, lords. You are my most loyal servant. I won't let you die. Now he's getting killed by his own grey company. The Worm Tongue. You fight for me and I will reward you, son. I like the way that Farad is playing until the very end, but the end is super near. Even if he gets somehow to unlock his Eagle Summon, that will just delay. And that's a Isengard dominance, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it's good to try out new things, but I think you should still like a little bit follow the meta. Look, what happened when he took Boromir? He was able to take down the Goblin top right and the Troll, but he lost every other creep in the game, which, like, all of that snowballed into a huge, you know, advantage of Isengard player, Pastor, and he was able to take the W. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe. I will see you next time. Until then, take care of yourself. Keep hitting like a truck, and as always, stay beyond standards. Peace out, boys.